What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Roo585 back with another video. And from the title of the video, obviously you're gonna be able to tell who and what I'm talking about. But yes, them 76ers. I was on Twitter probably like 45 minutes ago, just tweeting. Follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description. Link will be down below in the description. Go follow me, tweet me, all that good stuff. But anyway, again, so we talk about them Sixers, right? So it's two things regarding this. Well, two in one, if you will. So 76ers fired general manager Brian Colangelo. I mean, low key, I'm not really mad at it because the stuff he was doing for the team, like, don't get me wrong, he did some good things. I feel like, he got the roster to what it is, or whatnot, and stuff like that. But from the rumors and everything that that everybody was saying, in regards to LeBron James' upcoming free agency and everything like that. Obviously, a lot of people, including myself, are thinking that's, the reason why the Sixers, had him. I think he resigned. He didn't get fired. My bad. He resigned because I had seen something else too that was saying that his dad, Jerry Colangelo, was going to possibly sue the Sixers if they fired him. Fire Brian Colangelo for that particular reason, for the burner accounts and stuff like that, or whatever the case. But I personally, feel like, Brian and the Sixers sat down and, at the end of the day, he felt like, it was in his best interest to resign, maybe because, if he would have stuck around, he possibly would have felt like, things between him and the Sixers wouldn't have been, 100% or whatever the case or whatnot. So, again, I'm going to say, am I mad at the fact that he resigned? No. Am I mad that he's gone? No. Because I also feel like, because I had seen Joel Embiid on Twitter the other day, and he was just like, he was wondering what was going on and stuff like that, and he was saying that, he's gonna see what happens to make his call on whatever he thought, the situation was and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I missed it, but I didn't see any other Sixers really talking about it. Ben Simmons and the other players and stuff like that. But I mean, again, this all boils down to the Sixers having a possibility of signing LeBron James. Now, again, me, looking and seeing that Colangelo is gone, do I automatically 100% think LeBron James is gonna come to the Sixers after the finals? Whether he wins or loses or whatever the case. No, I mean, at the end of the day, LeBron, because I mean, I've been looking and seeing, that obviously it's speculation, it's rumors and stuff like that LeBron is, basically narrowing it down to like 4 or 5 teams. It's the Sixers, the Spurs, the Lakers, and obviously the Cavaliers and stuff like that. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna see what happens and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really mad at it, but I mean, Colangelo did what he felt was best for him. I mean, I don't think the Sixers did anything dirty to make him, resign or anything like that, because obviously that would come to the light and stuff. But Colangelo, I don't know, because I think I seen something too where they said his wife did admit to having those burner accounts and stuff like that. So it was a lot. It was real messy and everything like that. So again, I could be wrong, but that's what I was reading online, that his wife admitted to having those, to being behind those accounts and stuff. So yeah. What else was it? I mean, yes, there's 2K in the background. I barely play that, but that's for another video or whatever the case. But yeah, so what else I was saying? Yeah, so I mean, in regards to, like I said, LeBron coming to Philly, I do feel like it's a 25% chance. Like I said, in regards to him going to Philly. Okay, so I'm gonna say why I feel like he's gonna go to each team that they're saying that he's gonna go to. So I'm gonna start off with the Cavs actually. So obviously, LeBron when he first left Cleveland, yeah, I went to Miami, won him a couple titles and stuff like that. Then he came back to Cleveland and won the title for Cleveland. So, obviously because he has a lot of history with Cleveland and stuff, that I mean, I feel like that would be a good possible reason why he would stay in Cleveland because he wants to keep that together, as far as whatever the roster is and stuff like that. But I also heard that him and the owner kind of don't get along. LeBron James, him and the owner. But again, I could be wrong. I'm just reading all what I see online and stuff like that. So yeah, I heard that would be why he would stay with Cleveland. I'm sorry, I think that's why he would stay with Cleveland because of the history he has with them. Like I said, I don't think he would stay with Cleveland because of the possible relationship him and the owner of the team have. Again, I could be wrong, but yeah, that's as far as okay. So that's what I think as far as him with the Cavs. The Spurs, the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, so I mean, I don't think this is a rumor. I think this is a given that LeBron James has the utmost respect for Greg Popovich, and how Popovich has a winning, you know, is always in a winning environment and stuff like that. Um, I mainly think that's why I think LeBron would go to San Antonio because of Greg Popovich, and I feel like they would have a roster, with hopefully with whatever's going on with Kawhi and LaMarcus Aldridge and everything like that. I think that's why LeBron would go to the Spurs. Who's the third team? Oh, the Houston Rockets. So obviously, I believe Chris Paul and LeBron are like the best of friends, which is obvious. That's known. Like they if they're not the best of friends, they're really good friends and whatnot. Um, aside from LeBron and Dwayne Wade, but like I said, I feel like that would be another reason why LeBron would go to Houston. Because like I said, of Chris Paul and obviously James Harden, and I think LeBron would have no problem blending in with the Rockets and whatnot. But I feel like if he go there, obviously because Houston's in the West, he could go to the Rockets and take out Golden State in the first or second round or the Western Conference Finals or something like that. Yeah. So like I said, I mean that'd be a sight to see. And obviously, lastly, who the fourth team is, the Philadelphia 76ers, my squad. So I'm gonna try to give a summary on why I think he would and should join the Sixers too. So, as many of y'all probably know, LeBron and Ben Simmons from the Sixers, they got the same agent. So, I think in a way that kind of works in their favor because LeBron looks at Ben Simmons as the next to take over the league, and obviously, we see Ben Simmons with a lot of similarities between Ben and LeBron and stuff like that, and then Philly also has Joel Embiid. You know, I think Philly needs to work on getting a a power forward, and a shooting guard or whatnot. But I do again feel like if he went to Philly, LeBron would be a beast. Like I said, he'll help Philly go. Basically any team LeBron goes to, they're destined for a championship run. At least getting to the finals or whatnot. But again, like I said, I feel like him going to Philly would. Like I said, I mean, me personally, yes, I would want him to go to Philly because a lot of people saying that they think if he goes to Philly that he's going to be an issue taking the ball out of Ben Simmons' hands and stuff. But again, from what I read online, LeBron doesn't always want to have the ball in his hands as far as being the point guard of the team or the point forward of the team, if you will say that. But obviously, because you see Ben Simmons, you know, basically gets everybody involved with his triple doubles and stuff like that. I personally, like I said, I don't see them having an issue if he went to Philly. And then you obviously saw, Joel Embiid recruiting and LeBron for years. or whatnot. So, like I said, these are my reasons why I feel like he would go to each team or whatever the case. Y'all let me know down in the comments, who y'all think LeBron will sign with in the offseason or whatnot. Like I said, whether it's shit, it could be one of those 4 teams. Heck, it could be any of the teams in the NBA. Yeah. So as always, y'all, like, share, subscribe. Comment down below. Like I said, follow me on Twitter. I follow back to everybody. And yeah, y'all. And yeah, my hair it's a little different. My lady got me looking a little different and stuff like that. Yeah, I know it's looking a little rough or whatever the case, but it's all good. But anyway, y'all, it's your boy Boo585, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later. And I'm out, y'all. Peace. 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 Yeah.